collusion hoax led by Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff lied to the American people by leading the fake Russian witch hunt against President Trump. He weaponized the House Intelligence Committee to abuse all principles of due process and perpetuate the lies of Russia collusion. And he did that on the media over and over again.
Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene has publicly accused Congressman Adam Schiff of misleading the American people. The accusations stem from Schiff's role in the Trump-Russia investigation. Greene alleges that Schiff used his position on the House Intelligence Committee to push a false narrative. She claims Schiff ignored evidence that contradicted his narrative. Schiff has denied these allegations. He maintains that he acted in good faith based on the information available at the time. Greene's accusations have sparked controversy. Some believe her claims are credible and warrant further investigation. Others dismiss them as politically motivated attacks. These accusations highlight the deep partisan divisions in American politics. It is important to note that Schiff has not been charged with any wrongdoing. Greene's accusations center around the notion of a Russia collusion hoax. This refers to the investigation into potential links between the Trump campaign and Russia during the 2016 election. Greene claims Schiff was a key architect in pushing this hoax. She alleges he...
I yield 3 minutes of my time to the gentleman from Georgia, Representative Greene.
Gentlewoman's recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. There's a lot of things that happen here in Congress, and many of them waste the American people's hard-earned tax dollars. But one of the most outrageous waste of hard-earned tax dollars has been the Russian collusion hoax led by Adam Schiff. Adam Schiff lied to the American people by leading the fake Russian witch hunt against President Trump. He weaponized the House Intelligence Committee to abuse all principles of due process and perpetuate the lies of Russia collusion. And he did that on the media over and over again. His committee conducted approximately 53 interviews during its 2017-2018 Russia probe. These transcripts from the Director of National Intelligence, former Obama Attorney General, former Deputy Attorney General, and the FBI Director, among others, proved that there was zero direct evidence of criminal conspiracy. He not only refused to release these interview transcripts, but he also continued to peddle lies to the American people that Russia interfered in the election. He falsely claimed that Russians offered help. The campaign accepted help. The Russians gave help. And the president made full use of that help when referring to allegations.
Greene also alleges that Schiff suppressed exculpatory information that would have cleared Trump. Schiff, for his part, has vehemently denied these allegations. He argues that his actions were motivated by a desire to uncover the truth. Schiff points to the findings of Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation. Mueller's report documented numerous contacts between the Trump campaign and Russia. Greene has also criticized Schiff's conduct during the January 6th committee hearings. She accuses Schiff of selectively editing evidence to fit his narrative. For example, Greene points to Schiff's presentation of text messages between former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows and various individuals. Greene claims Schiff omitted key context from these messages. Schiff's supporters...
Election. In November 2020, he specifically asked Twitter to take action against spreaders of misinformation by removing content that questioned his baseless claims of Russian collusion. The biggest spreader of misinformation was Adam Schiff. As we know, the Mueller report determined there was no criminal collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia. Thanks to the Durham report, we know now the entire Russian hoax was bought and paid for by Hillary Clinton and the DNC. During the probe, Schiff also abused his position on the Intel Committee and violated civil liberties by subpoenaing phone records from AT&T and a former Republican colleague on entirely baseless claims. His lies and abuse of power continued during the sham. Hollywood produced January 6th committee witch hunt, where him and his staff doctored a text message between Representative Jim Jordan and former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows to deliberately manipulate information presented to the American people. What a
Text from these messages. Schiff's supporters argue that he acted fairly and impartially during the hearings. They maintain that the evidence presented was accurate and relevant. The January 6th committee hearings were highly contentious. The committee's work has been praised by some and criticized by others. Greene's accusations could have implications for Schiff's political future. Schiff is currently
of a text message which cut a sentence in half and eliminated the final 2 paragraphs of a detailed legal summary that were contained in the original text message. He did this to peddle more lies to the American people and perpetuate the fake narrative that January 6th was an insurrection, and it was not. And now Adam Schiff is running for Senate.
Gentlewoman yields to...
Thank you.
How much time?
1 minute.
One more minute.
1 more minute. Gentlewoman's recognized.
Thank you. And now Adam Schiff is running for Senate in California. Now, California has a lot of things messed up, and California is not the model that the United States needs. As a matter of fact, their government policies are atrocious. So if California decides to send Adam Schiff to Senate, they will be sending a proven liar. And that's what he's aiming to do. Raise money off of being a liar and running for Senate. I yield back the remainder of my time.
Gentlewoman reserved.
Schiff is currently running for the U.S. Senate in California. Greene has warned voters about the potential consequences of electing Schiff. She argues that Schiff's alleged misconduct should disqualify him from holding higher office. Schiff's campaign has dismissed Greene's attacks as baseless smears. They remain confident that voters will see through what they call politically motivated attacks. Only time will tell what impact, if any, Greene's accusations will have.